Big Brain Time Debate Podcast.
I'm Kyle. Hi.
Myra.
Hello, I'm Joey. And I want to go home. And you know how I'm going to get there? Country road.
My name is Seth, and I'm kind of home. I'm in Canada now. The rest of the boys over there are in the United States. But I'm in Canada. And let me just say, I think our national anthem could use an update. Today's debate podcast topic is, should Country Roads Take Me Home become the new U.S. national anthem?
Okay, hold on. For a second there, I thought you were going to throw a curveball and you were going to argue that it should be Canada's new national anthem. And I was like, oh, I'm not prepared for this.
No, Canada's new national anthem should be maybe like Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Something that's more epic than America's, you know? Just saying.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Always have to be better than us, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
We
so-
already are. We don't have to try.
Oh,
But it helps if you have like a
fine.
metal rock anthem. Skillet, any Skillet song should be Canada's national anthem.
All right.
Kyle, I have the feeling that you're the person most passionate about the United States here.
Probably. I guess.
I would say so.
I would
Well, I
say
don't
so.
know.
I'm pretty proud American. So, yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch our glorious national anthem. It's beautiful. Country Roads is a fantastic song. I'm not going to put it down because it's really good. It's just, I don't think it'd be good as a national anthem.
And I
I
think
have further arguments, but I'm going to wait to bring them up.
it
That's
really
just the
has.
opening statement.
I think it has been a good national anthem for now.
For now. Why for now?
Here's the thing.
Things change, Kyle.
Things change.
Things change. All right. So if you think about the United States, we're a pretty young country, you know?
Very young.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I think all these other countries with their national anthems, they had some time to figure it out. Maybe these 300 years were our time to figure out that we needed Country Roads Take Me Home.
It took maybe a little less than 300 years before we actually had a national anthem written that could truly capture the spirit of America. You know, I mean, Francis Scott Key did a decent job, but, you know, we weren't quite there yet. It took a while before we got something that was just right.
We didn't know who we were yet. But now, after 300 years, and with the power of Take Me Home Country Road to the place where I belong, we have it.
But it only describes West Virginia.
Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads.
It's only West Virginia. West Virginia isn't the whole country.
Yeah, but have you ever been to West Virginia? I mean, I
Yes.
haven't, but I've seen pictures, and, you know, it seems pretty indicative of America as a whole, in my opinion.
Wait, have I been to West Virginia? I don't remember. I don't remember if that's one of the states we drove through on our way to DC or not. I don't remember, so I guess I can't say. But
You know, there's something that Professor, if you remember Professor Paul Patton, the drama teacher, whenever he talked about script writing, he'd say, the more specific something is, the more universal it is. Paradoxically, when you focus in on one thing, we end up relating not necessarily to those specifics, but to their specificity. So focusing on one state, I think, makes a good amount of sense.
True.
So talking about the winding roads and beautiful mountains of West Virginia is more indicative of a national anthem than, like, you know, literally fighting for the fate of our nation.
Most
As in
people are
our-
more likely to be experiencing those roads and those fights.
Ira, help.
All right, so first off, going into the verses, it's obviously only describing West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountains is only West Virginia. Shenandoah River is obviously, unless it goes through other states, but, you know,
Mostly
pretty
West
much a
Virginia.
West Virginia thing. I don't know. what
It's mostly
Shenandoah
West
River is,
Virginia.
but, you know, it's West Virginia. And then we get into the second verse, and with national anthems, you gotta have something that's something that everyone can enjoy. But, we got some not very family friendly content in that second verse, talking about moonshine. Yeah, that's illegal.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't have our national anthem just, singing the glories of an illegal, drinking
wasn't
substance.
That's
wasn't
right.
like prohibition and all that. That's part of history. That's historical.
It's still illegal.
Okay, but
So
we're fighting for our freedom here. Freedom
And-
to do
and-
what we
and-
want, right?
And home of the free, land of the brave is not?
we're not
So we
saying
should
it isn't. We're just saying could use that little kick up from some moonshine.
Look, I'll admit the national anthem has got some stirring stuff here, but I mean, it's not whether or not the national anthem represents freedom; it's which would be better here.
Do you have any more points for it, Seth?
I have a
He
point
apparently,
against the
folks, he
national
apparently came prepared with notes.
Here's my main note. Here's my main talking point. Don't you think that a national anthem should not reflect the worst of a nation's literature?
I can name you 1,000 different country
Excuse
songs
me?
alone that would emphasize the worst aspects of our nation.
Did you know the national anthem includes a reference to the vampire romance novel Twilight?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I did not expect that. I was not ready for that.
Let me look up these lyrics.
Yeah, sorry, I've got tabs open with these lyrics, and you are correct, sir.
What so proudly we hailed at the
Twilight's
twilight's last gleaming. They were so sad about Twilight only having, coming to the end of its series that it mentioned in the national anthem. Francis Scott Key was a twihard.
I don't think it happened in 1814, though.
I think he was Team Edward or Team Jacob.
I mean, I don't want to assume the worst about him, so I'm going to say he's Team Edward. Just laying that on the table.
Oh, okay then.
You ever looked at John Denver? I mean, what a man. That's just
He
the
is a
kind of
man.
guy I
He
want to
is a
meet.
man. He is a
He
man.
looks
He is a
like
man.
a blonde country Harry Potter. And that's great. I like it.
That brings me to my next point.
Oh no.
Francis Scott Key. His name does not have a single American city in it.
Does it have to?
John Denver does. It makes it just a little more American.
But John. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a point though. One point. There is something that these songs probably have in common. You wouldn't think at first. So, when you sing "Take Me Home, Country Roads," do you think it would most likely be sung at the beginning of a baseball game, or would it be sung in a drinking hall? Which would you most likely want to hear that song?
It does have a bit more of a drinking hall vibe, I must admit.
Well, guess what? Originally, before Star Spangled Banner became a national anthem, it was a drinking hall song.
A point in our favor, you say?
Well, no, not exactly in your favor. This is just drawing between similarities. So, actually, I did figure it out that "Country Roads Take Me Home" is actually a state anthem. It's one of West Virginia's 4 registered state anthems, apparently.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
That does not surprise me.
And West Virginia apparently has 4 of them, and that's one of them. But
So what you're saying is the United States could also have multiple national anthems.
well, maybe. You never know. But you'd have to get permission from West Virginia first. I think I can say that both songs are good.
Okay.
I mean, I think we could all say that. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of having multiple national anthems.
That'd be fun.
Like, not replacing the old one, but just, adding more on.
That's actually a good idea.
Kyle, why is the Statue of Liberty that shade of green?
because it's made out of No, it's not nickel. It's made out of copper. No, it's made out of bronze. It's made out of one of those metals, and it's deteriorated over the years until it changes. Because when that particular metal ages, it turns green. It was originally bronze and gold. It looked like it was gold. It was originally, I had like this bronze look to it, but then it deteriorated because of the weather.
Yeah, it's made out of copper.
Copper, yeah.
As it is deteriorating, we may soon need a new national monument to replace it. I propose perhaps a carving in the style of the of Mount Rushmore, but it will look like the Statue of Liberty, just it'll be in a mountain. And
What
it'll be
mountain?
called the Mountain Mama.
You had me for a second. You had
The
me
Mountain Mama
for
can
a
become our-
second. For a second, you had me, and then you lost me completely.
Okay, but the Mountain Mama, right? This can become our new monument. Take Me Home, Country Roads can become our new anthem. It's all coming together.
And we just go find a random mountain in West Virginia and put her there. Got it. Done.
Done.
Yeah, they got a few big
Invest. Get me
mountains.
Shark. Let's go to Shark Tank. Invest time.
All right. So I guess, are we all in agreement?
Multiple national anthems.
Multiple national anthems. Let's
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Any?
Then we take a half an hour to sing them all before the game starts.
You could just like switch them up per game. Like one game you sing one, and then another game you sing another.
Which one are we doing this time, boys?
Well, if it doesn't work out there, I can try to see what I can do in Canada to make "Take Me Home, Country Roads" the national anthem, and of course, to create the Mountain Mama monument.
It might be a stretch. It's a song about West Virginia being the Canada national.
Just rename one of the
Maybe, yeah, it could
provinces
happen.
West Virginia, and you're fine.
Bam. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
New Brunswick's been fixing for a change for a while. We haven't been a New Brunswick in a long time, you know? That was terrible.
We'll take
All
your
right.
word for it, Canadian.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and go to petition.org. Don't sign the petition. We haven't made it. You can make one, though, so just make a petition for that. See you next time, where we talk about whether or not we should all be living in virtual reality.